Okay, it's Fish Tank Thursdays. As you saw in last video, on the Fish Tank Thursday video on the Pond and Garden channel, I set up this tank, put the mollies that I had in there, the orange one and the black one. I got another black one, a molly, and the platy is the gold fish. So these are this is a molly and a platy. These are Dalmatian mollies. And there's another platy over there. So I got fish yesterday in PetSmart, and I posted the video on the Pond and Garden channel. I'm going to go over a lot more on this, but first I want to show you the acclimation of the fish. I got two Dalmatian mollies and two platies. The black one and the gold one right there. I'll be right back with a complete video of the mollies and the platies, acclimating them and what I did, and then we'll continue with the video of what I'm going to do today to the fish. Go over what fish food I feed them, what Aquasafe products I use, and so forth in it. So I'll be right back when you see the first portion of the video. We'll go into today. I got the fish yesterday on the September 29th. Today is September 30th. I posted the video as a Fish Tank Thursday video for today on the Pond and Garden channel. You'll see the completion of that video and the completion of the video today, September 30th, on Fish Tank Thursdays. I'll be right back. PetSmart and got some more Dalmatian mollies, the black molly, two Dalmatian mollies, and the platy is the gold one, and the black is a platy also. I'm going to put them into the tank with the other two. What I do first, I do with all my fish, is they've been acclimating for a while. What I do is I put them into the net, or the bag into the net with the water. I don't put the water into the tank. So we're going to pour the fish into the net. Hopefully this works. You know what? I can't do it up here. So I'm going to have to do it in the pail right here. Right here. Like this. This will be better. Take the pail, put the net, and put the water into the net. Make sure all the fish go into the net, which they did. Now this is empty, okay? And you take the net with the fish in it, and you put it into the tank. Go, come on, go. Come on. Come on. There you go. should be fine. I will get rid of this water. For this tank. Now I'll put fish food in here. We'll see how they do. And finding a place to nest or whatever. But it's fine. The temperature is fine. Perfect. I have my other tank over here. And of course, this tank right here, that one, all set up over there. Today they get fed, which every Thursday they get fed. I'll feed them later. I hope you enjoyed the other video of me putting the other platies from the other tank over there into that tank. From this tank over here into that tank. From that tank. So hopefully they'll survive. And we should have some fry soon. This is my community tank right here. And this is Thursday, September 30th, the last Thursday of September. Okay, now we'll add water to this tank and to the glow tank. First we'll do this tank and feed the fish and put the stuff in. Then we'll go over everything else. What I'm going to do right now is put water into this tank and then feed them. It should be more than enough of water. Next week, the first Thursday in October, we will do a water change on this tank. Adjust my camera here so that you can see me. So now all I'm going to do is feed them. Okay, what I feed them is the Tetra Multi Plus Tropical Flakes. I feed the glowfish, I feed all the fish this. You can get other fish food and stuff like that. It may help, but I think this fish food is the best for all the fish. Very easy to do. Just take a little bit in your hand, like that, and you crumple it up, the flakes, so that everybody gets something. But it's more than enough in there. Now, what we'll do is we'll add water to the platy tank. Okay, we're just going to add the water to the platy tank. Just to that line. Next week, next Thursday, we'll do a water change on this tank as well. Now what we have to do is do a water change on that tank. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it next week when I do all three together. A 25% water change. So now we'll go over to, here is the water for the glow tank. We'll now fill the glow tank up. All I'm going to do is fill up. That's enough of a change because they've all been stuck with about 2 weeks. So next Thursday will be 3 weeks. So we'll change the water then. And then at the end of the month, we'll change the water again. So we'll fill this one up. We'll fill it up. Same thing, only to the top rim. Yeah. That's it. Exactly enough. And now, to make sure that they were right, I'm going to put a little bit of algae control and a little bit of the tap water conditioner in here. This one, right here, and this algae control in each tank to control the algae. Just a drop. And they're looking for more food, so we'll give them a little more food. And now they, like I said, they won't get fed. Any of the fish won't get fed until Sunday. So that's it. That's all we put in there. That's fine. Then we put a little bit of this in, the tap water conditioner, because I did put tap water in. Just a drop. That's it. Do the same with this tank. Just a drop. I'll give them a little more. I'm going to put some in here in the cap. This is what I do. Put some in the cap or in my palm of my hand, and I'll feed them. They want more. So I just break it up like that. So that's it. That's all I'll get. Now I'll take the rest and I'll put it into the glow tank. Okay? Now they'll eat. And now I'll feed the other fish. We'll put the tap water and the algae control into the molly tank. Okay, I'm going to put the algae control, just a few drops. That's it. In the tank here, and the tap water conditioner again in here. Just a little bit, because we didn't do a complete water change, or 25% or whatever. So that's more than enough. That's it. All three tanks got a water change, a little bit, and some tap water conditioner, some algae control, and all the fish are going to be fed. So we feed them this way. Same thing. They'll eat. Come up for the food. That's it. We'll get rid of it. Okay, like I said, it's fine. They won't get fed until Sunday now. I don't feed the fish every day because you don't want to and overeat and get sick, whatever, that's plenty of food. You can see the tank right here. They're coming out. And I had one of my subscribers asking me about I'm going to set up a separate bin for all this stuff soon to put all my stuff in. Asked me about the fish. You see them out now nesting. What they do is you call nesting. Is he's eating the whole thing. He got it. He lost it. He grabbed it. See that? He grabbed it. He got it. A bit more. You think it's in the sea? So, Molly and Platies. The Platies are the Dalmatian Mollies, and the others are Platies. That's a Platy. That's a Molly. And then there's another one here. You can tell the difference. I'm going to try breeding them. I got a few more coming to me, but that's it. I'll take a close-up look at the tank, and you can see them go for the food. Get the tank close up. Here we go. For a minute, they would nest on the bottom. When I shut the light, get up in the morning, put the lights on, you see them in this corner, somewhere over here, and somewhere over there behind the behind this chest, and over here by the castle. So they're all nesting on the bottom, or will be in the plant. Now that's a live plant. That's artificial. That's live. That's artificial, and we'll be changing everything around. Now what I did want to tell you too is this tank has an Aqua-On filter in it. Find this one to be the best. This one and the community tank as well. Next week we'll go over the directions on both tanks. We're going to change the filters and everything, and I'll show you. And I did explain to you about that one's not as powerful, so I don't have the sponge on it. I have the sponge on this because this is very powerful. This is a 35 gallon. This one is a 35 gallon pump on here, so it's very strong. So I put the sponge on it so that the fish don't get sucked into it. What I talked about was the pump being in the tank. So that's the pump hanging down from the filter, and over here too. This is the pump. The pump is in the tank. Excuse me. So when you have a power failure, you don't have a hose coming in from the outside going into the tank, and then another one sucking up the water and putting into the tank, going into a pump on the outside of the filter. So in other words, it's drawing it from the tank out. This pump is in the tank, so it's pushing the water back into the filter. So more than 90% of the time, the pump being in the tank will recirculate the water faster. There's a short power failure. When I have a power failure, I usually have the tanks on the generator, but it takes me a few minutes to hook it up, so I don't have to worry when I have a power failure or anything like that before the generator goes on or the power comes back. I'd say I leave it up for about an hour, no more. Then hopefully I'm home for that. So I get the generator hooked up, or the power comes back on, the pump will automatically start right up again. That's the best way to do it. And I'll go through the installing and operations of the filter next week. That's it for Fish Tank Thursdays. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. There's a longer version of the acclimation on the Pond and Garden channel. I'll be doing both next week, better editing and everything else. Until next time, Stephen F. signing off. See you next Fish Tank Thursdays. That's about a 25% water change and the filter operations. Like, comment, subscribe, ding the bell, let me know what you think. Subscribe down there somewhere. Share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, and see you next time. Don't forget I'm live streaming on the Pond and Garden channel tomorrow at 9 p.m. and that'll be a Friday night shout out. That'll be only one this month. So, see you then. Stephen F. signing off. September 1st, live stream, Friday night shout out. See you then. Don't forget to watch Fish Tank Thursdays on both Pond and Garden and this channel. I'll see you next time. Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now.